new e-bikes for seniors in 2025. Stick around. Hey everyone, I'm Dustin. I have nearly 20 years experience in the bike and e-bike industry, and today I'm going to show you new e-bikes for seniors in 2025. Now, before we get into it, hit that subscribe button below. Stay in touch with us here at 630. Be the first to know about all the new content we're putting out, giveaways we're doing, and of course, new product releases. All right, I've been doing lots and lots of e-bike rides with seniors over the age of 60, 65, 70. And there's a lot of features that have jumped out to me as being the top features that seniors want on their electric bike. And I've got 4 e-bike models here that fit perfectly into those features. And before we get into the e-bikes, all 4 of these are linked in the description below if you want to check them out and get more information. Now, the features that I find that are commonly requested among seniors, number 1 is a low step-through height on the top tube here. Now, the physical capabilities of seniors in the 60 to 90-year-old age bracket varies greatly. You know, some people are very athletic. The low step-through doesn't matter as much, but generally speaking, of all the rides I've done, a lower step through is much preferred for the senior age demographic. Now, I'm going to talk about the step through options because the what's classified as a step through can mean many different things to many different bike brands. So, you know, a swooping bar doesn't necessarily create a step through. Now, you could call it that, but if you want a true step through, we'll show you something like the 2 e-bikes on the end here. So, now, in addition to that, power is another feature or spec with seniors that I see a lot of variation, but in my experience, most seniors don't want something ultra powerful. Now, that can vary, again, if you are a heavier rider, let's say over 250 pounds, over 300 pounds, then opting for a bigger motor could be good for you if you're doing a lot of hills. And that's another piece of it. If you do have a lot of hills, you also may want to opt for a larger motor as well. But I would say, generally speaking, when I get senior riders onto an e-bike, when I put them on a 750 watt, many of them are feeling like it's way too much power and the acceleration is too much. So I've landed on a group of 500 watt e-bikes here that seems to be about the right power for the senior age demographic. Now, if you are a senior and you're doing primarily flat ground riding and you're under 200 pounds, you could also consider 250 watts because that's going to be more than enough to assist you and get you around town. It also depends that what kind of rider you are in terms of how much work do you want the bike to be doing versus your body to be doing. So if you still plan to pedal and you want to get exercise, then opting for a 500 watt or 250 is a good choice for you because you want to get that exercise. So all things to consider. Those are 2 of the most important features that I've ran into when I've done all my test rides with seniors. So let's get into these models specifically, and I'll walk you around what makes these such great choices. Now, number 1 here is the simple step through 20-inch. This is a 500 watt rear hub motor, 10.4 amp hour battery. What this e-bike really appeals to is the rider that maybe has a hard time controlling a full-size bicycle and they want something more compact, easy to steer, and also very easy to get on and off. So you can see very compact. Handlebars have these ape hanger handlebars which can come into your body, makes it super easy to navigate and steer this particular model. Now, when we talk about the step-through height on this one as well, this is about the lowest, in my opinion, the lowest step-through of any e-bike on the market at 9 inches. So this e-bike holds true to its name of being a step-through, in that you can just literally lift your foot 9.5 inches off the ground and put your foot through the frame. And then your seat here, you can lower down as well. Right about there. And your seat height is going to be 29 inches at its lowest point. So step through, easily sit back. Now you're mounted on this e-bike. Still very zippy and powerful. Like I said, the 500 watts, you have the pedal assist option, the throttle option. You also have 7 speeds on here as well. You can shift those gears while you're pedaling and have them work together with your assistance. Mechanical disc brakes as well for safe stopping, and also very powerful. So a good compact option, very easy to get on and off. Also relatively light, only 53 pounds, which in the scheme of e-bikes is actually pretty light when you talk about some of the bigger, bulkier e-bikes getting up into 70, 80, 90 pounds. So really good option here. Now, I'm gonna skip over to the far right here because this is the counterpart to that model, but this is the 26-inch version. So if you wanna opt for a little bigger tire, you like something that can roll a little easier, maybe you want it to still function almost like a typical bike. And I say typical bike because the size of tires on this are more reflective of what you'd see on a traditional bicycle versus the 20-inch is not something you typically see on a bicycle for adults, right? More for children. But in the e-bike space now, you're seeing more of a 20-inch tire. So step through on this one is just a little bit higher, coming in at 11 inches, so 2 more inches. The frame is a little bit longer. You have these swooping handlebars here, the cruiser style, which do come into your body, so you can still have an upright riding position. Very, very comfortable. Now this seat right here is our extra max cush with the backrest. This is an add-on feature, but I wanted to show this because this can be put on any e-bike and it can give you really extraordinary back support. So if you want something ultra comfortable, you can throw this on any e-bike you have. A lot of senior riders like that. Again, for the back support, feels really nice. Mechanical disc brakes, 500 watts of power. Got your battery back here, same thing, range of up to 50 miles. The difference again is a larger tire. So if you do like to pedal, go for longer rides, maybe where you're in a low assistance level. This is a really good option for that, but just a little bit higher of a step through. So those are the simple step through models. Now let's stop here. Oh, one thing I wanted to point out as well is the simple step through 26-inch has a little bit of a forward pedaling. Now, just about 5 inches. What that means is instead of the pedals being directly below the seat, they're moved forward 5 inches. So this creates, you can get better leg extension while the seat's lower to the ground. Also a little more comfortable because instead of pedaling right below your body, you're just pedaling a little bit out in front of you. A lot of senior riders like a riding position like that. Now, as we move into the Every Journey, everything from electronics is the same, 500 watts, 10.4 amp hour battery. Now, the difference with this one is you've got the forward pedaling design, except now the pedals are moved forward 9 inches. So you're getting an even more extreme forward pedaling position. The step over height is up a little higher at 19.5 inches. But this is a really, really comfortable riding position. This is a tried and true model for us, one of our best sellers as a regular bike as well. Has the cruiser bars that come into your body, again, for that ergonomic upright riding position. And the benefit of this extreme forward pedaling, you can have this seat really low to the ground and you're still getting great leg extension. So this allows the rider to have their feet flat when stopped. So it makes it safe and not scary when you have to put your feet down. You don't have to be up on your tippy toes. So that's a feature many, many senior riders like. And the seat in the lowest position is 29 inches. So the seat in the Every Journey goes down to the same height as the 20-inch. The simple step through seat height only drops down to 30.5 inches. So you can see there's slight differences between all of these models. All right, moving on lastly to the Relax Body. This is our semi-recumbent with the most extreme forward pedaling design. You can see the pedals are moved forward 14 inches. So this actually allows the seat to be even lower than the Every Journey. Well, actually about the same. So in the lowest position, this is 29 inches as the Every Journey, but we have a lower step through here. The step through is just under 17 inches. So getting on and off is really easy. The other cool thing is these ape hanger handlebars are adjustable in and out of your body. So if you're a shorter rider, you can bring them in. If you're a taller rider, you can push them away to get the kind of arm extension that is good for you. And also with that forward pedaling design, you have a lot of play in this seat as well to raise it up. And you can put the shorter seat post on here to bring the seat down to here as well. So if you are a taller rider and you're looking for something that's not super compact and you can still give your body that space it needs, because being stretched, overstretched, or too cramped, both can cause that pain while you're riding. So finding the perfect position for your body is key. Now, 500 watts of power, 10.4 amp hour battery. You have the front and rear mechanical disc brakes as well. And it has the same tires as the Every Journey and the Simple Step Through 26 inch as well. So really cool e-bike if you want something lower to the ground, even more extreme forward pedaling, and with these ape hangers adjustable in and out. I really like this one as well. It's very comfortable, and you can get these handlebars in so many different positions to accommodate so many different rider types. So these are 4 of the newest e-bikes in 2025 for seniors. If you have any questions about any of them, comment below or reach out to team@sixthreezero.com or call us 310-982-2877. Don't forget, all these e-bikes are linked in the description if you want more information. In addition to that, we offer a 30-day test ride your e-bike policy. If you don't love it in the first 30 days, send it back. No questions asked, no money out of your pocket. In addition to that, we warranty everything for a year. Anything goes wrong in the first year, we take care of it, parts and labor. And lastly, join our Facebook group called 630 Pedalers. There's thousands of members in the group. Join the group before you purchase to talk to existing riders to ensure you're making the right choice. Then when you have yours, post in the group, make friends, and finally download our app to track your rides and compete on the leaderboard. So thanks for sticking around, and don't forget, it's your journey, your experience. Enjoy the ride.